Hello, all my Geminis out there. I'm here to do your June 2018 reading. I'm doing a Celtic cross. So let me go ahead and get started. I also want to say happy birthday to all the Geminis. I know right now in June and the last part of May, you guys are celebrating your birthday. So happy birthday. And let me get started. So your first card in the present position, you have the Ten of Cups, which is a really positive card. For me, the Ten of Cups is happiness. So in the month of June, I feel like you guys are very happy. If you guys are in a relationship, maybe you guys are very happy in your relationship. But Ten of Cups is, to me, like being very fulfilled. So, or just being happy. Now, your second card in the immediate challenge, you have the Page of Pentacles. And your challenge might be a lack of progress or planning or a short-term focus. So maybe sometimes you guys might be focusing more on the short term versus the long term. Maybe, yeah, lack of planning. So more thinking about what's going to make you happy right now than what's going to make you happy in the long run, like overall, like long-term happiness. Or it's also immediate challenge could be that you may be dealing with an earth sign. So an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So maybe they could be challenging you. Your third card in the distant past, you have the Three of Swords. And for me, Three of Swords definitely is sometimes heartbreak. Or third party. It could be third party. So maybe in the recent or the distant past, you've come out of some kind of breakup or heartbreak, or maybe you were in a third party, either you or someone you were with. Maybe there was cheating involved, but three of Swords is definitely heartbreak. So maybe in the past, you went through a breakup. And your fourth card in the recent past is the Magician reversed. And this could be upright, it's manifestation. So since this is reversed, maybe you guys feel in the recent past that you guys have not been able to manifest what you want, or maybe you're not working towards it. Maybe you know like you're good at something, but you haven't tried to explore it. But the Magician reverse could be also manipulation or poor planning. So I don't know if this could be you guys in the past being a little bit using manipulation, but it's in the reverse. And then also definitely like a lack of clear plan or impatience. Maybe in the past you feel like your true potential is not being maximized because maybe you're not doing something that you feel like you're good at, or so this is kind of, yeah, like not manifesting what you, something, you're just not manifesting. And that was in the recent past. Now your fifth card is the best outcome. You guys have the Four of Wands. And for the best outcome, I feel like this could be you guys celebrating your birthday, since your birthday is, well, some of you guys' birthday is in June. So Four of Wands is definitely a celebration. It could be stability, satisfaction, fulfillment. So maybe the best outcome, definitely in the month of June, you guys are probably happy. The best outcome of the Four of Wands could be also marriage, engagement, birth of a child, a birthday. So definitely your birthday. And your, let me see, sixth card here in your immediate future, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And this can mean two things in your immediate future. Either you're recovering from some kind of like betrayal, or you're like recovering or feeling better, like regeneration. Maybe you guys are fearing an end, resisting an ending because you know it may hurt you. So it could be one of those two things. Either you're feeling like recovered from definitely maybe that heartbreak in the past, or you may be resisting an end because you know it's going to hurt. Now, your seventh card of factors affecting situation, you have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is teamwork, initial fulfillment, collaboration, learning, and also, since it's a factor affecting situation, maybe you guys right now in your life, you may not be planning things very well, but maybe it's a challenge to actually plan and also to follow a schedule. So kind of like being strict with yourself. So maybe that could be a little tough to just make a plan, but then also follow a schedule so you can actually fulfill your goals and accomplish what you want to accomplish. And your eighth card is external influence, and you have the Two of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Cups is breakup, imbalance in a relationship, lack of harmony. So that's an external influence. So that's very possible that you guys are going through a breakup or have in the past. And maybe there could be a lack of trust or unfinished business from the past. And maybe that's what's making it difficult for you to have harmony in your relationship if you guys are in a relationship. But Two of Cups could definitely mean a breakup. And I see a lot of kind of like breakup cards in your spread. So the ninth card here in your hopes and fears is the Knight of Swords. And that's a hope and fear. So this Knight of Swords could definitely be you guys because Swords is air sign. Or it could be a air sign you may be dealing with, which would be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But the hopes and fears, I feel like this could definitely be you guys. I see the Knight of Swords as kind of like a rebellious teenager. I know you Geminis have a lot of energy, but when the Knight of Swords in reverse, you guys may have scattered thought and energy and may not, kind of a disregard for consequences, and maybe even being a little reckless. Sometimes with all your energy, if you're kind of just putting your energy everywhere, maybe you may be spreading yourself too thin. So maybe this is something you kind of fear where, okay, so when this card kind of shows up, it's kind of a good indicator maybe to kind of slow down a little bit, because when you guys are moving so fast, you guys can get burned out and just feel exhausted. And sometimes, when you are spreading yourself so thin, you're not reaching your full potential because you're kind of putting your energy into all these things, but sometimes you may go nowhere because you're just spreading yourself too thin. So this card is a good indicator to just kind of slow down and try to be grounded and try to kind of not spread yourself so thin. And your 10th card here is the final outcome, and you have the Justice in reverse. And I feel like some of you Geminis may work in law, like maybe a lawyer or a judge or something in regards to law, maybe a police officer. But the final outcome of Justice in reverse is maybe you feel like things are not fair, or there's kind of some unfairness. Sometimes the Justice in reverse is also lack of accountability. Sometimes, I don't know if this is you or maybe someone you're dealing with, but sometimes the Justice card is also the card of Libra. And you or someone you're dealing with could be blaming others for their own mistakes. So, it's kind of easy to put blame on someone else, but it takes two to tango. So it can't just be one person's fault. It's always kind of like both people should be accountable. So It's not just one-sided. The Justice in reverse sometimes also shows dishonesty to you or others. So that's the final outcome. So it's possible that you may be dishonest or someone's being dishonest with you. But this final outcome, so maybe, yeah, something's not going in your favor. And if you are going through any kind of legal proceedings, maybe this won't go in your favor. So, and then your overall energy, the card at the bottom of the deck was the Two of Pentacles reverse. And the Two of Pentacles reverse is like disorganization. So Two of Pentacles is having a hard time juggling things. And maybe you may have a hard time juggling work in your personal life or work and family. Or maybe in the past, if you were trying to juggle maybe two people, having a hard time juggling it, or either this could have been you doing this or someone doing this to you. So Two of Pentacles in reverse would be like having a hard time juggling things. And I definitely see that it's possible that there is some third party interference, either maybe you guys doing this or this being done to you, maybe in the present or in the past. And definitely some kind of unhappiness in a relationship, and maybe not being able to juggle. I mean, it's hard to juggle two people, and if you are doing this, your partner is gonna feel it. And most of the time it's going to end up in some kind of heartbreak or breakup. So I don't know if this is being done to you or the other person, but I think it's very important to try to kind of ground yourself. And you air signs are so airy and you guys are like butterflies, but as much as possible, it's good to try to ground yourself and, you know, get into nature. So in the past, you definitely have had some kind of heartbreak. So this has been your June 2018 reading. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope this resonated. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.